what is an abstract class? An abstract class consists of, actually there are a couple of versions, before 1.8 version and later 1.8, I mean from 1.8 version onwards, for abstract class and interface also. First I cover before 1.8 version, then I move to the concept from 1.8 version onwards. So first of all, let us discuss the definition. An abstract class consists of zero or more abstract methods. Right. So first time you are hearing abstract methods. What is an abstract method? That automatically comes into your mind, because see, an abstract class consists of zero or more abstract methods. Then immediately you'll get it out. What is an abstract method? I will discuss that. Before that, how to create an abstract class? Very simple. I do one thing. Let me discuss about abstract method, concrete method. Then I will write how to create abstract class. That is better option. So what is an abstract method? Let me release the suspense immediately. Abstract method. A method without body is known as an abstract method. A method without body. Without body is an abstract method. What is that? A method without body means what? Let me take one example. Here itself. So how to create an abstract class? We use the keyword abstract. That also I will write. We use the keyword here. I will write. We use the keyword abstract to create an abstract class. Okay. Use the keyword abstract. So let us create abstract class. Again, you have to write class. And you take some example. I'm taking car. Like this. Now, what is an abstract method? A method without body. See, I'm writing a method without body, and it should start with the keyword abstract. We use the keyword abstract before abstract method. We use keyword abstract before abstract method. Okay. So already I have created one abstract class here. This is the way to create. So we are using a keyword abstract to create an abstract class. Fine. And then what is an abstract method? Let me create couple of abstract methods here. Abstract. How an abstract method looks, or one method if I write, how it looks. So just now I have given, we use the keyword abstract before an abstract method. Right. So use the keyword abstract, void, stable, like this. Just like in C language, you might have heard function declaration. It looks something like that. Just a method is declared, no definition, no braces, no code. Just write the name, signature, only method signature, but add the keyword abstract. That's it. An abstract method is declared, not defined. So that is an abstract method. Then the next question is, what is a concrete method? Concrete method. A method with body, opposite to abstract method. Just. So a method with body is known as a concrete method. Same thing I will copy, but I will change that. A method with body is a concrete method. Concrete method. Okay. Now in the example, let me write like this. Void. Sorry. Let me add concrete method. looks like this. Void fill tank. Some user defined method I have written here, and you put some code here. That's it. Like that. So this is a method with body. Is a concrete method. A method without body is an abstract method. Simple difference. Got it? Now, there are some points which you have to remember as part of abstract class. So what are those points? What about the story of this method, which is just declared? That is talking about abstract method. So where to define that? Where to implement that? Where to make it as concrete? And of course, till now, we have done so many programs. In all those programs, we have taken concrete methods. We never used such an abstract method till now, isn't it? So first time we are dealing with a concrete method and also an abstract method. Of course, a concrete method we dealt so many times. We have done coding for all the methods till now. We never left any method undefined till now. But first time we are leaving one method undefined, not defined. Okay. So that is such a method is an abstract method. Just write the keyword abstract before that. Right. Now, where to define this? That is the point. So where to define that? We can define the abstract method in some in its child class. We write in that way. In its child class. Okay. So we can define this abstract method in its child class. So what is its child class? So what is its child class? Very simple. You create some other class. Say for example, class Maruti extends class Maruti extends car. Means Maruti is a child for car. In that you can define that abstract method. And while defining that method, again you should not write abstract. Okay. Note, while defining, again, we should not use the keyword abstract. Just remember that. We'll write a program. And then one more important point. We cannot create object to an abstract class. Very important. We cannot create object to an abstract class. But we can create a reference to an abstract class. See all these points in our program. So this is all about the theory of this abstract class. So let me save this. Right. Now let me design a program on this. And here please note that an abstract class can consist of concrete methods, abstract methods, maybe constructors, okay, maybe some variables, as usual, routine code you can put. But there can be few abstract methods in that. That's why it's an abstract class. And where it is useful, I can tell you, see, some kind of code where, if you are taking, so clearly I am taking one car application. You assume that there are different branded cars. And whichever brand it is, generally we call it as a car, right? But in every branded car, there is some common feature like filling tank, maybe BMW or Rolls-Royce or any car. Filling the tank with fuel is common, So just open the cap and fill with fuel, whatever it is, if it is a petrol-driven vehicle, right? So a common thing is filling tank, and every car will be having a registration number. So you can write that code here itself. But as far as steering mechanism is concerned, there may be slight variations. If you take old Maruti cars, they use manual steering. But latest Maruti car or any other branded car, almost all 99% they use power steering. Okay, like that. So similarly, braking mechanism is mechanical. You might be knowing better than me these things, automobile or mechanical, whatever it is. So the braking system is also different. I heard that old Maruti car generally uses hydraulic brakes. If it is going to be a Hyundai car, for example, like what you say, Santro, it is going to use air brakes, gas brakes, like that. Some variations will be there in car designs, car models. That's why wherever variations are there, don't put that code. Just define that method as, just declare that method as abstract. Don't put any code, common code. If any common code is there, you go ahead like this in the abstract class. If there is no common code, if the code is going to be different from car to car, then make them as abstract. Okay. Now let us write a program on that. You can understand. Same example I'm taking. Class car. I want to take one variable by name registration number, and car, and this car is an abstract. You have to use the keyword abstract for that matter. Abstract class car. Generally keywords we write in small letters, right? Now I want to go with a constructor, how to deal with a constructor, and a parameterizing constructor. I want to go with. And in these kind of codes, you know what to do, what to write. Yesterday we were discussing about this. This the dot registration, because both names are same. This is a local parameter variable, parameter variable is the correct word. Otherwise you can call it as local variable also, because it belongs to this constructor. Its life is very little. That's why let me take a class variable, registered number. Okay, so that its name is also same. That's why let me add this dot registration number is equal to registration number. Fine, that's the code I put here. So constructor job is done. Now I want to go with a concrete method. So in this program, I'm adding one constructor, just like any other program. We are going with the one constructor, and then let me go with one concrete method, just like any other program again. Concrete method, like filling the tank, fill tank. Open the lid. Let me write system.out.print here for that. Let me write system.out.println. So filling tank is common for every car. Open the cap or lid, whatever you say, knob or whatever it is. Open the cap simply and fill with fuel. Fill with, because this is common for every car, isn't it? This is a concrete method. What is a concrete method? A method with body. Body means code. Braces, pair of braces is known as concrete method. So we are designing an abstract class. What is an abstract class? An abstract class consists of 0 or more abstract methods. So what is an abstract method? Now we will go with a couple of abstract methods this time. Abstract methods. What are abstract methods? Methods without body. Now we have written method with body. This is concrete. Till now we have done so many programs. In all those programs, all the methods are concrete. But first time we are looking into abstract methods, because an abstract class does consist of abstract methods. So a method without body. We use the keyword abstract again, just like a car. Before car we have written same keyword we have to use. Void. Let me write steering. Steering. But no code. Because steering is going to be different from car to car. But fill tank is common. Filling tank procedure is common for every car. Similarly, let me go ahead with one more abstract method in this program. Abstract void braking. Braking method is different from car to car. These are couple of abstract methods. Let me close the class. Yes, I closed this. So, what are the ingredients in this program? One non-static variable I have taken, just like any other program. A constructor that to parameterize, and this code, I did talk about this code, fine. And one concrete method, just like any other program. But new things added are the car class is abstract. An abstract class does consist of abstract methods. Here are a couple of abstract methods. What are abstract methods? I repeat. Method without body means without code, without braces, just declaration, just signature, just declaration. Okay? No definition are called as abstract methods, and the class is closed. You can write in a single program, but I'm dividing the program into modules this time. See, I'm going to save this program with the name car. Just I'm saving, that's all. So the name is car.java. I saved that. I can compile this like any other program. Let me compile this. Java space car.java. A .class file will be created. Fine. My question: can you execute this program? Can you execute this program? What is your answer? No, because it lacks in main method. Just to compile that and leave. Now, let me take another program, new program, linked with that. So, I told you, there are a couple of unimplemented methods, as you know. What are the unimplemented methods? Undefined methods or abstract methods, steering and braking. Where to define them? Just now in theory I told you, I discussed with you. What is that? We can define the abstract method in its child class. We can define the abstract method or methods, whatever it is. So we can define the abstract methods in its child class. Okay, child class means inheritance is established. And while defining again, we should not use the keyword abstract. Okay, we need not use the keyword abstract again because you are going to define that in the child class. So let me create a child class for this matter. So let us call the child class is not. Child class is not abstract again. It is just a class. Class Maruti brand antique, old Maruti car, for example, not latest, old. So class Maruti extends because you want to make this as a child for that. So class Maruti extends car. Car is an abstract class. You are extending means car is behaving as the parent here to Maruti. Okay, fine. Because you can see the word extends in between them. Inheritance is established. Right inside that, I want to go with the constructor. How to do that? Very simple. Maruti. Add some registration number. Actually, this is not required, but I want to introduce some new concept. That's why I'm designing this code. That is nothing but I want to discuss about super keyword in this program. Super. I will discuss this once the program is over. I will discuss it over. And right here, I can display system.out. Directly here itself, you can display this. Not required, but I want to talk about this. So if a situation comes where you have to invoke superclass constructor, what is a superclass constructor? I will discuss. Don't worry. So Maruti's registration number. Otherwise, we can put this keyword inside here also. We can put. Okay, fine. Right. This constructor. Now, the two undefined methods, so-called abstract methods, I'm going to define keyword abstract. Just now I have shown that point. Here it is. While defining again, we need not use the keyword abstract. So directly we can define with void state. Right. System dot out dot println. Maruti uses manual state. Old one, old car. Take the key to start the car. Take the key to car. Right. So, and what is the other undefined method in the abstract class? The other one is breaking. Let us also define this. How to define that? Very simple. Don't use abstract again. Void breaking. You have to check the spelling. Two different spellings you cannot write. BRA break BR break BRAK is correct. I think break BRE. I think so. BRAK. You should say correctly. Is it correct?
correct.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes I use that. Sometimes I use that. Here also I will change that. మామూలుగా బ్రేక్ అంటే BRAK కదా BRAK
మెకానికల్ పరంగా BREAK.
EAKనే కరెక్టా మెకానికల్ అయితే
అవును సార్.
ఓకే because we use the jumping instruction BREAK, that is for taking normal English, but in that break I thought BRAK. Okay, BRAK break both are same words. Okay, but breaking. So you compile that. So we never compile that. We did not compile that. Then we will compile what is there. And the main method on the compile is some type of the workflow. No issue. Right. Now, what about the other one? Class. This is the one which you are writing. దీంట్లో కాలం సేవ్ అయింది just a minute. Let us save. Yeah, this is car program. Yeah, this is what we compiled. Fine. So also. And what is the other one I'm talking about? This is notes portion. Okay, right. One is steering the correct number. What is the other program? I did not save this. Yeah, this is Maruti program. So let me define this Maruti as well here. Let me add Maruti uses hydraulic brakes. Let it be. Whether it is correct or wrong, that is not the issue, but we have to execute this. Maruti uses hydraulic brakes. Apply brakes to stop the car. Right, that's it. Done. This is also done. I'm closing this class. Maruti. Let us save this program. With the name Maruti.java. And you can compile this program. So, but you cannot execute this because it lacks in main. Same code I will go, but little changes I'm going to make for sample. Because of Maruti, let me go with sample. Wherever Maruti is there, I'm writing sample. You can go different, you can take different brands like this. Here also uses power steering. Go with power steering. Here also it is uses air brakes. Let us suppose mechanical technicalities. I may be correct or not, but just for fun. Santro.java. Right. So 3 programs you have done. This also you can compile. You cannot execute because it lacks in main method. 3.class files are created till now. Now another one where main method is present. Class. This is not coming from Maruti and Santro are coming from abstract class car, but this is an independent class. Let us say use car. So I told you one point. We cannot create object to an abstract class, isn't it? We cannot create object to an abstract class. Means what is that? Car is an abstract. No example. Do's and do nots. I will write here. You can understand. Do not. This is do not. What is do not? Car C is equal to new car. You should not do like this. But what can you do? What to do? Just create reference. That's what I'm discussing. We cannot create object to an abstract class, but we can create a reference. We cannot create an object to an abstract class. We cannot create object to an abstract class. That is better. We cannot create object to an abstract class, but we can create a reference to an abstract class. Okay? That is something like this. This is okay. Good. So based on that, let us do this program. Just a minute. My charging is done. Okay, right. So in my program, let me create a reference to car, right? And there are 2 other classes. One is Maruti, the other one is Santro, and in both the classes, constructors are there. Yes or no? In both the classes, constructors are there. So how to invoke the constructor? You have to create object. And both are parameterized also, moreover. Registration number is there. Maruti M equals new Maruti. And pass some number. Similarly, Santro, yes, is equal to new Santro, in bracket, 999, like that. Or the object we have created by name M, and the Santro object we have created by name yes. Now, a customer is coming and he is asking to show Maruti features. So the reference is pointing to M. Customer is pointing to Maruti object. So immediately C dot filter. Of course, whichever the car it is, same features will be displayed. But C dot steering, if I say, whose steering will be displayed? Maruti or Santro? Because C is a reference being pointing to which object? Maruti object. Obviously, Maruti steering will be displayed. Similarly, C dot braking. Whose braking will be displayed? Maruti braking will be displayed because C is referring to M object. Next time, let me refer another customer came, or same customer may be asking this time for Santro. Then C dot fill tank, of course, is common for any car. If you want, again, I can say that. And then C dot steering, this time not Maruti steering, but Santro steering will be displayed. Because C is, the reference is pointing to which object? Yes object. S is nevertheless an object for Santro. So only Santro's features, Santro type of steering will be displayed, and Santro type of braking will be displayed. If you can make some advanced Java concepts, utilize, nowadays, in internet also you type, if you want to purchase a mobile, if you type Nokia, all Nokia brands will come. Nokia brand mobiles will come in Flipkart or Amazon or whatever it is. Or if you want to see all Samsung features, type Samsung so-and-so version, all Samsung features will be displayed. Like that. Some text field, some components will be there. Look and feel, graphical user interface components will be there. Some label will be there. Type your brand. Then immediately you type Samsung. The area where you are typing that brand is called as text field. Like that. There are all some AWT strings components will be there. Okay. Right. Now C is equal to S. So obviously if Santhro features will be. And I forgot adding main method. Let me add it here. Let me close the main method and let me close the class. Let me save this. With the name use car dot right. And let us run this program. Java space use car dot compile. You can also run this program because it consists of main. Yes. You got Marty's registration number, Santhro's registration number. Okay, fine. Other than that, all Maruti features you got. You can also display if you want here itself all Maruti features. I do one thing that will be better. So in our Maruti constructor, somewhere, wait, I do one thing. Here in this code, somewhere, I do one thing. Will be more good. So I can display somewhere. Inside this, you can display Maruti features. System.out.println Maruti features. Display like that. One more message. Maruti features. Let's go. Similarly, in Chandra program also, which code. Chandra features. Let us execute this one more time. Even this you can execute. You need not go again with all those separate programs. See the output here. Marty's registration number you got, Santhros you got, of course, fine, okay, because there is no restriction for that, both we are asking. After that, oh, you got it here. Open the cap and fill with fuel. The common feature okay, fine. So there is a common feature for any car. It is also coming here. And right after that, only exclusively Maruti features are there. You can see all Maruti, exclusive Maruti features, right? And then again, common feature is coming because you invoked that. Better not invoke multiple times, but I have done that. Then immediately last three steps, Santro features, last two steps. Like Santro features, like that. So let us discuss this program one more time and close it. So let us, the program execution starts from here. So in this, JVM will start execution from main method. What is the first step? We followed rules and regulations. We can only create reference to an abstract class. That's why car being an abstract class, we have created just a reference to that. Right after that, we invoke constructor Maruti. By passing 7777, let us go to the Maruti class application because constructor is invoked here, isn't it? So let us go to Maruti constructor. Here it is. What is the argument passed? 7777. And then, what is the meaning of super? Very simple. Super class constructor will be super class constructor will be invoked. What is the meaning of that? Super class constructor. You split this into two words. Super class is one word, constructor is one word. How do you interpret? What is the super class for your class? Your class is Maruti right here. And which is a super class for Maruti class in this context? Tell me. Which is a super class for Maruti? Car. Car is the super class. Yeah. Please try to, what I mean is, split this three words I am focusing. These three words especially. So a lot of stories here. Super class for your class is car. In that there is a constructor that you are invoking. So in car there is a constructor. The super, first of all, first and foremost, the super class for your class is car. And in that there is a constructor that is invoked. Try to understand like that. So where is car program? Here is that. Where is the constructor? Here it is. And 4 sevens are passed to this. And that number is given again to this. It can go anywhere, right? Anywhere. But it is not my intention. My intention is I want to discuss about super. That's why I kept super in this program. That's how super works. Okay, leave it. Now again coming back to Maruti, that is invoke and register number. Already register number here you are getting, and you can display here itself. Not an issue. But just I want to apply this trick also. That's why I have done like that. Not really required, but you should know the meaning of super. That's why I included that. Okay, fine. Maybe in that program also you can display the register number. Okay, in that way you can try. So here Maruthi's registration number, you are able to display 47. And right after that, what is the next part of the code? What is that? Maruti code, right? We have done that. And then use car we have to go again, right? Next up, Santhro's constructor is also invoked. You know Santhro, same story for Santhro also, isn't it? Here also, register number 9999 is passed, and you are passing that, and your super class constructor is invoked again. Is it not? Super class constructor is invoked. And which is a super class for your class? Again, car class. And again, in that constructor, means again, you have to look back to this code. This is evaluated. And then in Santhro, you are displaying its registration number 49 as well. And right after that, the assignment. Reference, abstract class referencing is referring to which object? It is referring to M object. What is M object? M is nothing other than Maruti object. So that C dot fill tank. Fill tank is common for any car. Fill tank method will be invoked anyways. And then C dot steering. Steering in the sense, obviously C is pointing to M. That's why Maruti steering you are invoking here. And then C dot braking. You are invoking, C is pointing to reference Maruti. So Maruti's braking will come out. Maruti steering, Maruti braking. In the same program, another customer is pointing to yes. So that fill tank is common for any car, and the Santhro steering and Santhro braking will be executed. Any doubts in this program? Is it clear about abstract class? Before 1.4 version, we discussed. What is it? Before 1.8 version, we discussed. From 1.8 onwards, little changes are there. Let me complete interface also. Then I will again come back to 1.8 version. What is it? Abstract class and also interface. That's how I want to deal with it. So little more time is there. I can go with interfaces. Okay, because it is something similar to this. Any doubts in this particular program? Shall I move to interface? Okay. Shall I move with interface in the same class?
Okay.
Similar program I will do for interface because you are in touch with this right now. You can understand easily that also. Similar program I will do with little changes. But only before 1.8 today I will discuss. Tomorrow I will go with later one. Not tomorrow, it may or may not, because we can do some other programs in interface. 4 to 5 programs we have to do. As a climax, we will do from 1.8 version. tomorrow, otherwise day after tomorrow. I mean on Monday. So it will go till June first week, possibly, because unless we are not dealing. No? I'm also having some other appointment or to go to some other place. Sundays we take rest and remaining days we work hard. Okay, let me take interface this time. So what is an interface, first of all? Here also, before 1.8 we will discuss interfaces, otherwise I am put like this. Interfaces before JDK 1.8 version, Java Development Kit, JDK stands for. Before JDK 1.8 version, definition active. Okay. Latter part we will discuss at the end. So this is before JDK 1.8 version. Okay. Let us define that. An interface consists of all abstract methods. See the difference. All abstract methods. Not even a single concrete method. All abstract. Before 1.8. From 1.8, even concrete methods are allowed. They should be either abstract or default. Later on, I will discuss. Don't get confused. So, an interface consists of all abstract methods, but abstract keyword is not required. But we need not use. But we need not use the keyword abstract. We use the keyword interface to define an interface. We use the keyword interface to create an interface. So in place of class, we write the keyword interface. Okay. Interface like that. Right. Now, so an interface consists of all abstract methods. Okay, fine. So how it looks? We will define here itself because I mentioned that point, right? So interface consists of all abstract methods. But don't use abstract keyword. That also I mentioned. So it is something like this. Void string. That's all. Okay. So how to define that or where to define that? Very simple, just like abstract class. Create a child class. Create a child class and don't use extends keyword. Use implements and while creating child class, create a child class and that point I write afterwards. Create a child class and in it we can implement means define. We can implement the abstract. But while implementing, we should use an access specifier public mandatory. That I will add here. But while whatever I am writing here, it will reflect in the program also, in the code also somewhere. That's why I'm comparing. Whenever we are looking at program, at times I'm coming back to theory and highlighting that point. I mean what you call that balance is required. Theory program. So create a child class. So try to digest each and every point. Create a child class. Inheritance, and and in it we can implement the abstract. Implement means define that. Implement means nothing but write code for that. Define. We can define the abstract method. But while implementing, make sure or ensure that the method is public. Public is an access specifier. Okay. Later on, I'll discuss about access specifier. Once let's just remember, it's a rule which you have to follow. Public is an access specifier. So create a chain class, and in it we can implement that is defined the abstract method, but while implementing, ensure that the method is public. Fine. That's it. But how to implement, I will write that. Example. Example is something like this. Class, in another class, I told you now, in a child class. Class Maruti. Don't use extents. Use the keyword implement. That is important because it is not class. It is neither class nor abstract class, but it is an interface. Is it not? This car is neither class nor abstract class. The third concept, class concept we learned till yesterday. Today we started with abstract class, but this car is neither class nor abstract class, so you cannot use extents. Being an interface, you can implement. So class Maruti implements, and while defining, make sure that that method should be public. All those abstract methods, whichever you have created, they have to be implemented. Don't leave even a single unimplemented. Okay, public void. What is that method? Here. In fact, you can write some code. You put some code. That's it. And close the class. Okay. Right. Now, what is the difference between extends and implements? Important interview questions for question. Extends versus implements. What is the difference? Classes can be extended. Abstract classes can be extended, but interfaces should be implemented. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Sir, I have to.
Yeah, yeah.
Interface to interface, I think the extent.
You can extend. One interface can extend another interface. We will write a program on that. Okay. One interface, don't get confused. One interface can extend another interface, not class. But class can only implement it. Don't get very chance for confusion as a beginner, right? One interface can extend another interface. Means both are interfaces. Parent is interface, child is also interface. One interface can extend another interface means what? Parent is an interface, child is also an interface. But here that is not, I'm not talking about that. Classes can extend, abstract classes can be extended, but interfaces should be implemented. Okay. One class, classes can be extended. Because here, Maruti is a class. It cannot extend because car is an interface. Got it? Classes can be extended. If, for example, if car is a class, it can be extended. Is it not? Classes can be extended by using extends keyword. Can be extended by using extends keyword. Yes, they can be inherited. Extends keyword. Right. Similarly, same sentence I can write for abstract class also. Just now we have done that. We never use implement. We use the same extends keyword for that matter also. Abstract classes can be extended. Yes, by using extends keyword. We have done that before, right? Example, if you want, we can take something like this. You can understand. If there is a class, say for example, class card, and some code is there inside that. Don't worry. Some code is there. Now, class Maruti extends car, and you put some code inside, like that. This is example. Same example for abstract class. What's the little differences? What are those differences? You know.
By using abstract.
Yeah, use the keyword abstract and all that. done this before. Just now. Abstract class car. Yeah, same story. Right. Internal code, it can consist of abstract methods, whereas in the previous code, no abstract methods, only concrete methods. I will put a comment, you can understand, you can get some clarity. I'm distinguishing three types here, that is class, abstract class, interface as well. So what can you do inside that? You can go with only concrete methods. You can define. And here you can go with concrete methods and also abstract methods. Just now we have done this also. Concrete method and also abstract. What about the last case? I mean, talking about interface. Another example. Before that, let me write the point. What about interface? Interfaces can be interfaces can be implemented by using implement keyword. Of course, I'm not talking about interface versus interface. I'm talking about class versus interface, right? Because one interface can extend another interface. That is different. Interfaces can be implemented by using the keyword right. Speaking about the example, here is that. Remove this part. We are dealing with interface. So use the keyword interface. No conflict method because we are discussing with respect to programs. I mean concept before one point question. That's why no concrete method. Only abstract methods. But abstract keyword is not required. And here you have to use the keyword implement. Because see on the right side, what is there? Car. And what is car? Is an interface. And the Maruti is not an interface, it is a class. Class can only implement interface. Never. Never write extends here. Okay? That's about that. Got it? Now we can write a program on this. Can you try a program? Will you try or shall I write? If you want me to write today, it may take few more minutes. That's why you do better thing. That is, if you can try this program, I can go with some other program. Okay, this is your homework. Same abstract class program, convert to interface and try. And you can send to me. You can share with me through WhatsApp. I will check that code. If everybody among you is comfortable, I can move with a new type of program. We will do so many programs. Okay, so that is the homework I'm doing for you. Same abstract class program, convert that into interface and try that. And a few more points I will add interfaces. Already I defined where to define. I told you in some child class you can define that. Is it not? Create a child class and don't use the extend. Use the keyword implements. While implementing, ensure that your method is public. Right. That is another point. And then a few more points are there, theoretical points. Let me complete and close the session. So one interface can extend. We'll do a program on this also. One interface can extend another interface. Both are interface here. Another interface. Example. Right? Tomorrow we'll write it. Like interface A. Some code is there in that. Right. And another interface is there. B. Extends A like that. Let's put some other code here. Like that. And you can go with the class C that is going to implement B. That we will write a program on. Next, one more point. Variables can be present in an interface. Variables can be present final variables cannot be reinitialized. Okay? We'll do a program on this, we'll do a program on this, and we can achieve multiple inheritance through interface. That also we will do in the program. We can, multiple inheritance is not there in Java. Let us start like that. Multiple inheritance is not available in Java, but we can achieve multiple inheritance through interfaces. So how many incoming? If you can do this car program, converting that into interface, not this one, which I told earlier. Little code I have given anyway. If you can do whichever abstract class program I have done, if you can convert that into interface, then I can go with few more programs. If you can't do that, I will do that anyway. Then I can move with a few programs. The upcoming programs are going to be one satisfying one interface can extend another interface, and then variables can be present in an interface, and by default, those variables should be static and final. And one more, third program is multiple inheritance is not available in Java, but we can achieve multiple inheritance through interfaces. So if you can do the homework, I can go with the 3 programs tomorrow. And then I will discuss about later, I mean, from 1.8 versions, JDK 1.8 versions, whichever revisions are there, we will go with a couple of programs of them also. But unfortunately, my version is 1.7 because for some other students, I need to explain applets concept. Applets cannot work from 1.8 onwards. That's why I installed 1.7 on my laptop. But I will show that code to you. If you can install any version from 1.8 onwards, fine, they will work on your systems. Okay? That's why abstract class also from 1.8 I did not explain today because my laptop will not support. Mine is JDK 1.7 version because applets won't support. That's why I installed that. Okay? With this, I'm closing the session for today. Hope it is okay for you. Can I close the session? Any doubts? Welcome. Yes, please. You are saying something? What is it? Variable? Number. Okay. One more thing I forgot telling you. You missed a couple of classes. I will give my number. If you can message me on WhatsApp, I'll share all my notes till now, whichever. Yeah, you already sent your query. I forgot. Yesterday also I forgot telling that. Right. 9989601027. You can take my number. Okay. Thank you. Okay, fine. So immediately I'll send you these notes, whichever I supply to others, I'll supply to you as well. Okay? Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Please WhatsApp me. Then only I can do that. Fine. Right. Right. Thank you.